Hello everyone. Welcome to the detail analysis series where I'll be discussing a company in detail so you get all the necessary information about the company before making any investment. To let you know that this video can be a bit long so you can increase the speed while viewing, but watch it till the end as it will be very informative and you don't have to go anywhere else in search of details about this company. In the previous video, I talked about Happiest Minds and its detailed analysis, so you can check out the link in the description. It is a very good IT company, so you can have a look. To open a Demat account, you can click on this link. So today we will talk about Varun Beverages Limited, VBL. If you're a fresh buyer or a person who wants to know how to do complete research of a company, then this video is definitely for you. Because if you are investing in a company, then you are putting your hard-earned money, so you should be aware what the company does and what is the future of the company. So this is the conference call presentation that happened on 6th February 2023. So what we will be discussing today is the company overview, what was the chairman message, what were the results, and what was the performance highlights. Along with that, we will be also seeing who are the competitors of the company, what are the shareholding patterns of the investors, and lastly, we will do some chart analysis. I have mentioned all the timings in description, so if you want to skip to some part, you can check the description. Not to waste more time, let's start. So Varun Beverages is one of the key player in the beverage industry. The second point is operation is spanning across 6 countries, three in the Indian subcontinent, that is India, Sri Lanka, and Nepal, which contributes 85% of the revenue, and three are in Africa, that is Morocco, Zambia, and Zimbabwe, which contributes the rest of the 15% for the fiscal year 2022. They are over 31 years in strategic association with PepsiCo, that is accounting 90% of PepsiCo's beverage sale volume in India, and it is presently in 27 states and in 7 union territories. In this chart, we can see that the sales are increasing year by year. As you can see it here, now it is 802, and it is for India and international sales. In the map of India and Africa on the right hand side, you can see the Varun Beverages territories and manufacturing plants. Next, if we see the brands licensed to VBL, we can see many of the brands which we know, such as Mountain Dew, Mirinda, 7-Up, Pepsi, Tropicana, and the water, packaged water, that is the Aquafina, Aquavest, Nimbus, Iced Tea. So most of the famous brands are occupied by VBL. Key player in the beverage industry, that is their business model. Let's talk about manufacturing. They have really solid infrastructure, and why do I say that is because they have 37 state-of-the-art production facilities, 31 in India and 6 in international territories. Talking about distribution and warehousing, they have really robust supply chain with 110 plus depots, 2,400 plus primary distributors, and 2,500 plus owned vehicles. Talking about customer management, they have installed 925,000 plus VC coolers. In market execution, they are responsible for reaching out to every 6 person in the world. Cost efficiencies, they are working on innovative packaging. So if they reduce the cost in packaging, then the net profit will increase, which will help in increase of margin. Talking about the cash management, in the cash management, they are working for ROE expansion and future growth. Let's check out the chairman message. Mr. Ravi Jaipuria, chairman of Varun Beverages, said they are pleased to close the year on a strong note with exceptional operational and financial performance throughout CY 2022. So they had almost 41% growth in consolidated sales volume. They are also excited to share that their energy drink, Sting, had a very remarkable year, contributing significantly to both volume and the realization growth. As a leading beverage industry, they are serving to almost 1.3 billion customers globally through their extensive network of over 3 million retail outlets. And what they are looking forward to, they are looking forward and their aim is to further strengthen their position as a key player in the beverage industry. And how they will do that? They are doing that by their strong presence in fast growing markets, they have a solid infrastructure, and they have very well established distribution network. They have really good database of customers, so whenever they want to try new things such as any new drink, then they can easily promote it to their customers. Having loyal customers is one of the key achievements of the company. Loyal customers here means if the company don't promote much on Mountain Dew or Pepsi, people will still consume it. Talking about key developments, they have issued bonus. During the year ended 31 December 2022, the company on 9th June 2022 has issued these much amounts of bonus equity shares of rupees 10 each as fully paid bonus equity shares in the ratio of 1 equity share of rupees 10 each for every two existing equity share of rupees 10 each. They have also provided dividend of almost rupees 3.50 per equity share in the previous year. These are some of the awards that VBL has won in the year of 2022 and 2021. You can pause the screen if you want to go through it. Now, one of the most important thing while looking at a company is its performance. So here all the numbers are in millions. On the left hand side, we will see the quarterly numbers from the previous year and the current year comparison. And on the right hand side, we will see the last year performance and the current year performance. So here you can see for the net sales, the quarterly results, it has increased on 27.7%, and net sales on year basis has increased on 49.3%. Talking about EBITDA, it has increased on 48.1% on quarterly basis and 68.5% on year basis. Talking about profit after tax, on quarterly basis it has increased on 150.2% and on year basis it has increased 107.8%. Next, we will look at consolidated profit and loss statement. So all the numbers here are in million. We'll compare only the previous year and the current year on year basis. We'll check out the net revenue, total expenses, EBITDA, and the net profit after tax. So talking about the net revenue from the previous year has increased on 49.3%, as last year it was 88,232 and this year it was 131,731. Total expenses has also increased at the rate of 41.9%, as last year it was 78,000 and this year it is 111,000. EBITDA has also increased by 68.5% from 16,000 in the previous year to 27,000 in this year, and net profit has increased a lot by 107.8%, as last year it was 7,460 and this year it is 15,501. Now talking about the consolidated balance sheet, we will look at the total equity and the liabilities. It has also increased from 95,000 approximately to 116,000. The total assets has also increased from 95,818 to 116,000. Now again, this is really important slide, so you must see this, the performance highlights from the year 2018 to 2022. We will see the revenue, profit after tax, EBITDA, and the net worth. So the revenue has been increasing from the year 2018 to 2022. The profit after tax is also increasing from the year 2018 to 2022. This is what an investor should look for, that the chart is in upward direction, because if the company's profit is increasing, then only the share price will go up and the company will provide good returns. However, we can see that the profit after tax was down in the year 2020, but that happened only because of Corona, and after that, in 2021, the company recovered really well. Talking about EBITDA, EBITDA is also increasing from the year 2018 to 2022, and the net worth of the company is also increasing from the year 2018 to 2022. Next, we can see that the company is also working on sustainability initiatives, which is an extra effort from the company. So they are working on water stewardship, plastic waste management, and also on climatic action. Now, if we look at the 3-year chart, the company has provided really good returns, and the company made a high of almost 1400 and now currently it is trading at 1283. Now, these are some of the competitors of Varun Beverages such as Hudson Agro, Bikaji Foods, Hindustan Foods, and VBL itself is the leader among them. Now, if we look at the shareholding pattern for the promoters looks really constant at 63.90 from the previous 2 quarters. For the FIIs, they have increased their stake from 25.01 to 26.45 from the previous quarter, and DIIs has reduced a bit from 4.45 to 3.42. Also, the public holdings has decreased from 6.62 to 6.20. If you buy a share of a company whose net profit has increased by 107% and revenue increased by 41%, then what will you expect in return?
Give yourselves a round of applause.
Yes, you can expect a good return in the future for sure, because if you don't expect a good return from a performing company, then from whom will you expect? If you really like the detailed analysis, then do consider subscribing my channel, and also let me know if you want detailed analysis of any other company in comments. Thanks a lot for listening.